We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Rays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Asher Wojciechowski gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Coming to the plate now, Brian O'Grady, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Brian O'Grady.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. And this throw gets away from him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Wojciechowski isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
A runner at second, nobody out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
There's ball 4.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Now in the box, Austin Meadows entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Wow, was this guy in fuego or what? 9 runs batted in his last 10 games. Needless to say, he's one to watch out for in this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 88.
Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First offering on its way. Turned on down the line. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
LaStella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Left center base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Yandy Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Herman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Herman, or Herm the Worm as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Well, this ball's hit hard to center field, and this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. They will hold the other runner at 3rd, but it's a 2-run double, and it builds their lead up to 3. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Anthony Santander comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 10 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Base hit into right center.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Adley Rutschman, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He's got it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Meadows is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In there, 1-2 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Two men on, two out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
On the year, Kiermaier is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-2 the count. Two and two. Here it is. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Andrew Velasquez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Hector Velasquez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. There is La Stella. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The third baseman, Tommy LaBella.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits 2nd on the Orioles in that category.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
One out now in the Orioles 4th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit on the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Willy Adames.
The shortstop, Willy Adames.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
The left fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Santander.
From the stretch, Anthony Santander will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting. Catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now for the O's, Adley Rutschman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Rutschman, a native Oregonian. This is his first year at the big league level. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding forward now, Stevie Wilkerson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1, here's the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. So far this season, Velasquez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter, home run guy right here. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
So now to the plate, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to third. LaStella has it. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next.
The third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Andrew Kittredge is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Andrew Kittredge.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's 1 down now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Grady is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping up now, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Digging in, Chris Herman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Herman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brian O'Grady. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Manuel Margot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first base for the Rays, number 13, Manuel Margot.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner.
There goes Margot. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Striding in, Willie Adames. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. In his career, Adames carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Brandon Lau. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here's the 3-0, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready for another shot now, Ji-Man Choi. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hunter Renfroe will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Gets a small piece near the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ground ball left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Miguel Castro answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. In now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three runs already home here. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now playing first base, number 11, Hunter Renfroe. Now catching, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Mike Zunino is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10, Mike Zunino.
Nate Lowe is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 35, Nate Lowe.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Stevie Wilkerson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now back, the first baseman,
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Nate Lowe, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch coming, here it is. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 0-2, here it comes. Way outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2. 2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the stretch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
you have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, action time.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander on the run, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Armstrong.
Joey Wendell will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Left side, but well foul. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 9-3 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. That's
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Line to the right side. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Orioles 3. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The third baseman, Tommy.
Chaz Rowe is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here comes the 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Number 16.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the
To
Orioles,
the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Two out here and a runner at second. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 9-4.
Michael Givens enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yandy Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another chance? Nate Lowe. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners on first with one down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Count remains 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, Austin Meadows. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Now a ball lined to the left side. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
The 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Paul Fry.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays are in front, 10-4. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Adley Rutschman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Line toward right center. Meadows is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Stevie Wilkerson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Andrew Velasquez. Pulled toward right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at 3rd with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score, since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at 3rd, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Hit softly down the line at first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Tommy La Stella is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Diego Castillo takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two down, runners at first and second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Set to deliver on 3-0. 3-1 to him now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier looks up into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
batter, the designated hitter, Renato.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as incredibly we are all tied. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 10 apiece. We are into extra innings, and standing in is the DH, Joey Wendell. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. One and one.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1 pitch.
Ball, back up.
Two and two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1 pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2 and 2. Two and two. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3 and 2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. Hayes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Aaron Luke comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Aaron Luke.
Stevie Wilkerson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The second baseman, Stevie.
From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line toward right center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. This will kick up against the wall now. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, just where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
And this will be fouled away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Andrew Velasquez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
In now, Austin Hayes. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a liner. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
$11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Paul Fry gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious